Super Week is very important for all the teams. Can you tell me what it means for Cloud9?
For us, it means we either get first or second. Well, that's what we want. But if we don't get one of those spots, then we don't get to skip a round in the playoffs. And that's extremely vital. You get to basically win one set and you're in Worlds. But if you're not first or second, you have to win 2 different sets to get Worlds. So it makes getting to Worlds infinitely easier if you're first or second. And that means the world to us. Get it? Okay, moving forward.
Moving forward. So I know that last split, you guys were kind of in the same position. You were in first place, though. How does this split compare to last split?
Well, we have 10 losses. Last split, we had 4 or 5. So basically more than double. So if you put that into perspective, it kind of sucks. Can I swear? I won't swear, just in case. It sucked a lot. And I don't like it. Losing sucks. It put our team through a lot of troubling times since we weren't used to losing a lot. And now that we lost a lot more, we are getting better at it. But obviously, I would much prefer a 24-4 season compared to a possibly like 19 or 18-10 season. So losing is bad.
So why do you think you are in that position? Why is it different than last split?
Well, it was a fact of a few different facts already. First fact was teams got better. That's how the season works. Every season, every team gets a little bit better over and over and over just because competition keeps raising. Second, after All-Stars, during All-Stars, I had this injury, and we basically had to start from the bottom up again. So we're still working to get back to our normal form of last split. I think we're basically about there right now, a little bit more to go, and then we need to improve from there. So we had a lot of issues in the beginning of split just due to like random things that we couldn't control. And I think I'm, for the most part, like healed up now, and I think our team atmosphere is better. So I think we'll be back to feeling on Cloud9 pretty soon.
Yeah, I have been seeing improvement. I know that you guys actually just played Complexity, who seems to be your kryptonite. Can you tell me why that is?
Well, if you watch the games we lost versus them, we had an unfortunate like triple kill in both the games where their main carry, Robert, he normally carries the team pretty hard just because he's a really good player. We fed him both of those games, and like when they're fed, it's hard for us to like win against that. We made the games hard, obviously, even with that giant disadvantage that we started off with, but when you're starting 15 feet behind in a race, it's just like almost impossible to come back up unless he trips or something. And if they don't trip, then we don't win. So it sucked.
Who do you think is your biggest competition right now? They seem like they would be, but they're below the pack a little bit. Who would you say is your biggest competition?
Well, as of now, it'd be TSM, not because they're like the best team or whatever, but because our game against them this weekend will basically determine where we will be at. If we beat them, we're almost guaranteed at least top 2. But if we lose to them, we're basically guaranteed under top 2. So I'm just speaking for the sense that this weekend they're our biggest competition because we need to win really badly.
How did you prepare for that game? How are you feeling going into that match?
We haven't prepared for it yet because you have to take one game at a time. There's no point thinking about the game in the future when you have a game right in front of you. So we're taking each step as it goes. We just finished our first 2 games, and I don't know if we play them tomorrow. Does anyone know? Thoughts? No? All right. Well, we don't know. But if we play them tomorrow, we're going to go home, obviously take care of pick some bands, study up on them, and try and do our best to be prepared for it.
Do you see CLG as being a competition at all?
Yeah, so people think that they'll probably just get like destroyed, but the thing of having 5 random people is they don't play like a team. You're not ready for what they're going to do. So they're going to be like sporadic and chaotic. And if they get a giant lead, once again, if they start 20 feet ahead in a race, it's really hard to come back, even if like they're a random bunch of 5 people. So they have like the random element in them that makes them scary. So I want to say we can win, but I don't know, man. Anything can happen.
Who would you say, or what do you think about this roster swap that they've been doing with the whole team going to Korea?
I think that's a good thing that they did. So their options were basically 4 of them stay back in America and scrim with like Nia and Tanso for the next 2 weeks, or they all go to Korea together and scrim against top tier teams as a team together. So the fact that they did that, I think that was the best decision they could do given the circumstances they were in. So I fully support them doing that. And if they come back strongest team, great. Maybe we'll learn from them. So I want them to get better so that we can learn from them as well.
Do you have any nerves? I know you seem pretty confident with them trying harder and looking like they're going to be a stronger team. Do you have any nerves going into these next 2 days in Super Week?
Well, I'm obviously like nervous before the game because I don't want to lose. But when the game starts, you have to throw those nerves away. You can't be fidgeting during the game. You can't be nervous to do the correct thing. You just have to get your head into the game, basically. And when the game starts, everything else goes away, and you just focus on what you're doing and what you have to do.
Do you feel pressure at all trying to get that first place spot?
I'm not shooting for first. I just want top 2. So, yes, I do. I don't want to be 3rd or 4th or 5th. Top 2 is our goal.
What are your expectations for the rest of the weekend?
None at the moment. Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
I don't want to set our hopes too high and then get smashed down because that sucks.
Yeah. That's a smart idea. So is there anything else that you would like to say to your sponsors or fans?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all of our fans for supporting us throughout the split. We've had a rough split, but I appreciate everyone that's still there. I want to thank our sponsors Alienware, Logitech, HyperX, Air Force Reserve, Law Class, Need for Seat, Sidekick.
All right, well, good luck to you for rest of Super Week, and I wish you the best. For everyone else, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
Split, we had a really tough time. We ended up finishing in 6th. We got relegated.
Of course, it's Super Week. Can you tell me how you guys prepared?
We just prepared like any other week.